A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than 1. What that means, he's allowing less than 1 base runner per inning. Outstanding.
Kevin Kiermaier heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 2-1. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Open up the ball game. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Yeah, you know, Corey Dickerson is a guy that's looking to turn it around right now. A lot of his problems are coming on the road where he's hitting less than 250. It can be difficult to stay in a rhythm when you're traveling, but that's no excuse. He knows he can do a lot better.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Matty, Mark Teixeira has won multiple gold gloves, and for good reason. He makes playing first base look effortless. Picks short hops as well as anyone in the league, and he's a big target for the rest of his infield.
Corey Dickerson will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, He'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 home. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jake Odorizzi will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
The Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. This one's flared out toward left. Jennings shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Brett Gardner will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And he falls behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, Matty. Evan Longoria has always been a reliable third baseman. That's his natural position. He's won multiple Gold Glove awards in his career. You can always count on him to make the difficult stops. He still has a great arm, too.
Alex Rodriguez comes to the plate looking to flip the script. His bat has gone ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Mark Teixeira will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
He's set. Here it comes. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In there, 1 and 2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. For Tex, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
This one's flared toward left center. Kiermaier coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Man, this guy was cruising along. Got the first 2 outs of the inning, and then single, double, single to the last 3 hitters. All of a sudden, the wheels just sort of came off the track.
Brian McCann will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Steve Pearce makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Tanaka gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Smoke toward third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Evan Longoria will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Hit hard back up the middle. Starlin dives. What a stop. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Batting sixth. First baseman number 21, James Loney.
James Loney will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. Here comes the first pitch. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here, 2-0. Greg Bird will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And more often than not, when you see a guy with a batting average like his is, it's a result of swinging at too many bad pitches. I should know. I was that guy. And his average is going to tumble even further after that at-bat.
Starlin Castro strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Jennings. He can't get there as it falls in.
You're going to see the location of this pitch on Show Track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average sits at 294, 2 home runs, and 5 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I tell you, when it's done right, it looks so easy. I mean, this ball is put down almost equidistant from all 3 guys that had a shot at this. Perfectly done.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pretty good speed here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Brett Gardner has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Forsythe relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons as Desmond Jennings settles in to kick things off for Tampa Bay. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. He just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Hank Conger. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
These guys, they've been out-hit by 5, but it's still only a 2-0 game. So despite the lack of offense, they're still very much in this ball game.
Brad Miller steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Runner goes for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Kevin Kiermaier will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
And that splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They're still down. It's 2-0. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman. We start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And one gone now in the New York third.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Aaron Hicks stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Miller has got it, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Logan Forsythe is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for
yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson.
as he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Well, he's just putting on a clinic out there right now. Let's check it out on Showtrack. Well, these guys are just having all sorts of trouble figuring him out. Strikes out his 6th batter of the game so far.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
He's just cutting his way right through the teeth of this order. They're not even putting up much of a fight.
Way outside. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and two gone here in the inning.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 2-0. Brian McCann is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And it's just the fourth inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Settling in now, Greg Bird. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin.
Things are not really going his way out there for him at all. I mean, that's already 8 hits he's allowed in just 3+ innings. It's hard to imagine him turning things around the way he's thrown the ball so far.
Starlin Castro is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Now the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 delivery. Ground ball left side. Longoria's got it. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll hit a ground ball here to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base.
Got a fastball to his liking. It was middle in, so he was able to turn on it and pull it right through the hole to pick up the RBI.
Jacoby Ellsbury steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And he takes ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Grounded up the first baseline. Gloved by Loney, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 3, the Rays nothing. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Tanaka into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening, as they've been taken to task by this starter. James Loney is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
High and deep to straightaway right. Hicks going back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
These guys haven't had a whole lot of solid contact so far, but he says, hey, Steve, I'll show you some solid contact right here. This ball nearly gets out of the ballpark, but it winds up off the wall, and they've got a good shot at their first run here as he's into second base with a double.
Here's Desmond Jennings now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. A 1 pitch on its way. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's Hank Conger, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Here comes the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
One and two. Here it comes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Brett Gardner comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Forsythe onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, and A-Rod a little too anxious here as this is pulled foul into the seats down the left field line. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Here's where trying to do too much and come back and haunt you. This was just going to be a simple single, but look, here comes a throwing error, and that allows him to move into scoring position.
Matt Moore is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Three runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a fastball that just misses here. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and they're able to get to Shera. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Brad Miller will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Ready with the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Well, in case you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of these so far. 11 for him in the contest all told, as he just continues to mow down the opposing lineup here late into the ball game. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here, it's strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Logan Forsythe Stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0 and 2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Brian McCann will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Here's a high pop-up. Loney is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Oh, did he ever hang one there? I mean, that thing is sitting on a tee. He got away with that one big time.
In now, Greg Bird. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on ShowTrack, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the 1 pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Here's Starlin Castro. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he just fans on it out there at second as it gets right by him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Didi Gregorius steps in after hitting an RBI single this last time around. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a looper to left. Jennings moving to his left, and the inning is over. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Seventh inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Back here in the Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the seventh, but before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Corey Dickerson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Two and 0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Splitter called strike two, and I don't think he liked it.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gardner going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Now batting.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their third hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Steve Pearce will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
In there at the knees, strike one.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Comes set with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's two straight pitches right down the middle.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Rays strand just the ones. Still down 3-0. Jacoby Ellsbury steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. And maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Brett Gardner will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Late square, and this is popped up. Moore is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Yeah, not a real easy pitch to bunt there to start the at-bat. You see there, he shows late, and that pitch is up a little. And those can be difficult to get on top of, and he winds up just popping this ball up.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Runners on first with one down. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
Now, I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field, but folks, words cannot describe how badly he got fooled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Bouncer down the line. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The Yanks leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Desmond Jennings will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Hank Conger will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Barehanded by Castro. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play. And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Brad Miller will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail in this one, 3-0. Aaron Hicks will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And the home half of the 8th starts with a leadoff double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line, and that'll put him in a good position here with the runner on second and nobody out.
Brian McCann stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time, so he may see a steady diet of those right here.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Greg Bird ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
1 out and a runner on second base. And this is going to be just foul down the line, as that had double written all over it. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Starlin Castro steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is in the air to left field. Jennings is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 3-0. Kevin Kiermaier will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here it comes on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
And he just continues to roll right along. He's working on a 3-hit shutout this late in the ballgame.
Logan Forsythe will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
In the air now, out to left. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Corey Dickerson will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just 1 final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch one. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 3-0. Good night from the Bronx.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rays, no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 2-2. The loss goes to Jake Odorizzi. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.